Hi everyone, it's Laurel. I just wanted to show you my mini album that I've been working on. It's not done yet. I'm probably still going to do some more embellishing, but I wanted to show you the construction of the chipboard book that I did. And this is a book that's going to be all about me. So I did this using a couple of Sizzix dies. So this first page is actually a frame that I cut out using a Sizzix die. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's like, I put a piece of acetate in it, so it's an actual page, it's not just the frame. So to do that, I took these pieces, and I didn't use the middle parts, I just used the outer sections. And all I did was I cut the piece of acetate so it was just barely bigger than the opening of the frame, and I just held it in place using the back piece of the frame cutout, so it ends up looking like that with the acetate in the middle. Then it's not just the frame, you have an actual page. You could stick things onto the acetate if you want. The only thing you have to be careful of when you work with clear pages like this is that you can see through to the back. So if you have something with adhesive stuck in the middle of the acetate, you're going to see it, so you're going to have to cover it on the other side with something. So I kind of did that here. Like, I stuck this flower here in the corner of my page, and when you flip it over you can see part of the adhesive and the flower stuck from the other side, so I just covered it with another flower on this side. So that's my first page, and then I put my title on this little tag here, and I just cut out a little heart, stuck it on there, inked the edges, and this is just a tea-dye tag. So I put that there, and I don't have any of the pictures in here yet. I didn't print any of them out yet. But so since this is going to be all about me, I'm going to put different things that I love on these pages. So like here, I put I heart my husband, and I'll write a little something about him on the back of the tag. And I just made these little pockets here so that I can stick my tags in to the pages of my mini album. And all I did was cut a triangle out, and I adhered it on two sides like this so that this side's not stuck down, and I can put my tag back there. And then I'll put a picture of my husband here, and I'll probably put his name down here. And then I heart our doggy. Our doggy's name is Remy. This is a picture of him. I'll probably put this picture here, and I'll put his name, Remy, up here. And then of course I heart crafting, so I'll put a crafting picture, maybe my craft room or something here. And I just put this little tag I cut out. I stuck a piece of cardstock on the back and cut it out. Put a little flower on here. And then I made this little swivel page, and here's where I used the middle cutout from this. So I just punched another hole through the page in the corner here, and I stuck this brad in, so I can actually put a picture here and put another smaller picture here, or do some journaling here, just to get a little more space in this little book. And I haven't put anything else in yet, so it's still a little plain. I'm going to put some more embellishments on it, but this is just the basic construction of the book. I put my little mini album jewelry here. I don't know if you can see that. Some little charms. Put my fibers on the binding rings. But one thing I wanted to show you, these, since I cut these pages and the pattern papers out with my Sizzix die, I didn't have any problems with the area with the holes in it. But if you buy the pre-made chipboard albums, sometimes it's hard to cover the areas with the holes because you'll have to line up all of the holes. So one thing that I do, and so this is what it looks like when I cut out with my Sizzix die. I have my chipboard piece and then my pattern paper. And to adhere the pattern paper to the chipboard, I use a good old glue stick. This seems to work the best. You just have to make sure that you get a good amount on there and cover the entire surface of the chipboard piece. Like so. And then when you go to stick your pattern paper down, you really do get a good adhesion to your page. And then I'll just take my ruler and kind of press it down to make sure that all of the edges stick down well. But if you buy a pre-made chipboard album, an easy way to get around having to cut out the holes is to paint the edge that has the holes on them. And then I'll usually paint the edge too, just so that you don't see the raw chipboard edge there. And once I've done that, you can just take a piece of cardstock or pattern paper, and I'll just line it up, not covering the holes, and I'll just trace around my chipboard page, and then I can cut it out on the line that I just traced. And I'll usually be a little more precise about this, and I'll make sure that I'm measuring the same distance from the holes on every page. I probably have to just trim this here a little bit more. And if it's not exact, you can go around with a craft knife once you've adhered it to your chipboard. And this is just regular acrylic craft paint that you buy in the plastic bottles from your craft store or Walmart. A lot of places sell them. And I'll use the same glue stick to stick that down. And then I'll just stick my pattern paper over that and line it up. Press it down with my ruler. So that way I don't have to mess with the holes on my pre-made chipboard album pieces. And it just gives you a nice way to cover it if you want to do a real quick little mini album like that. And the only thing I'd recommend is that you measure the distance here from the edge of the chipboard to the edge of where you want your pattern paper to be, just so that this painted area is consistent on all your pages, and it'll make it look a little bit nicer if they all match. So that's just a little hint when working with pre-made chipboard album pages. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!